The Disney live-action remakes, the films that saved Disney. Today, I explain. Hello and welcome to Nathan Talks. I'm Nathan, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a video. Now let's get right into it. Disney's live-action remakes. You either hate them or you love them. Just kidding, it's completely possible to love some and hate some at the same time. Or all of them. Dumbo. At this point, I'm pretty sure it's very well known that Disney has been putting a lot of emphasis on creating live-action remakes and adaptations of some, well, I mean, it's really a lot, but of their classic animated movies. So far, Disney has released 14 live-action remakes with films such as Aladdin, The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, and Dumbo. And it's no doubt that Disney will be continuing this trend with many more movies slated to come in the future. Who knows when we'll get to see them though? But why does Disney remake films they've already made? Are they just cash grabs? Money, 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 money. Let's dive in. Today we know Disney is the media giant that they are, that pumps out billion-dollar movies in their sleep. But believe it or not, in the 2000s, this just wasn't the case.
What?
Even before the 2000s, Disney just wasn't the same that they are today, pumping out hit movie after hit movie. And just so we're clear, when I say Disney, I'm talking about Disney Pictures, not Disney Animation, Pixar, Marvel, or Star Wars. It only includes live-action movies specifically from Disney.
Got it? Think so?
Now with that set straight, we're going to look deeper into the 2000s. And if you look at the movies, you'll probably be like, wait, Nathan, I love that movie. These were movies such as Remember the Titans, Miracle, The Princess Diaries, and National Treasure. But a lot of these films just weren't cutting it at the box office, as many of them weren't making money, if any. With of course, some exceptions. The biggest being the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, which made an average of, per movie, $900 million. And yes, it's Caribbean, not Caribbean. Don't even with me, comment section.
But why is the rum gone?
And also that Dead Man's Chest, the second installment of the series, was Disney's first billion-dollar movie. But other than Pirates and the first Narnia installment, Disney from 2000 to now just hasn't been making money. Until the remakes. Let's look at the numbers. Disney's total box office from 2000 to now, excluding Pirates and the remakes, was about $10.1 billion over the course of 66 movies. Remember that. Meaning those movies had an average box office haul of $153.2 million per movie and an average profit of $86.2 million. Okay, but not great for a major studio like Disney. Now compare those numbers to the total box office of the remakes being about $9.1 billion over 13 movies. 13 movies! That means the remakes have had an average box office haul of $700 million per movie, with an average profit of about $530.9 million. Bruh. Alright, video over. See you in our life, brother. Just kidding, that's not even our channel. Don't you dare click away, I saw you trying to. There's many reasons for these movies making so much money, but there's a couple of main reasons. Number one, everybody guessed it, nostalgia. We currently live in an era where people love revisiting what's already been done, except for the few purists like me that actually want original content. Can we get original content? Why do you think studios are so quick to greenlight projects that bring back nostalgia for many old viewers? People love revisiting what they've already seen, and there's nothing more financially viable than remaking a movie people already love. Pretty much guaranteeing success now. So not only are you getting the fans of the original, but you're exposing the younger generation to the content. Pretty much doubling your success. Man, I can't wait for Disney to remake all these movies 20 years from now. No. The second reason? The Disney brand. The Disney brand has never been stronger due to the company's commitment to making movies that the whole family can enjoy. This is due in part to the company's acquisition of IPs like Marvel and Star Wars, and because of their continued success with Disney Animation and Pixar. People trust the Disney brand to bring them an entertaining experience, whether it be in the movie theater or in the theme parks. And if you can't tell, I love the Disney parks. The live-action remakes have only propelled the brand, as it has seemingly saved Disney Pictures from obscurity. But is this the only reason they're remaking the movies? Money, 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 money. It could be, but I have a little more faith in Disney than that. Just kidding. It's all about money! But let's not count out Disney just yet, as I have a new contender to throw in the ring. Storytelling. Even though these movies are based on their original counterparts, there still is, and has been, a lot changed to make it different. Such as Jasmine getting a lot more depth in scenes in Aladdin, Prince Charming and Cinderella having met before the ball, and adding a lot more backstory for the Beast and Belle in Beauty and the Beast. Oh, and by the way, his name isn't Adam there either. And then there's Mulan. But as of the recording of this video, it is not out yet. But you can best believe that me and my brother will have a full review of it next Monday. But from what we've heard, there'll be no Sans and no Mushu. No Mushu? Why? He's the best part of the movie. Oh, and, you know, Mulan being heroic and stuff. But Mushu! It's Mushu! It's also going to be the first remake that's rated PG-13, meaning that this telling of the story will definitely be leaning heavily on the war aspect, doing something different. There's also the perspective of updating these stories, cause a lot has changed since some of the originals came out. Things that were acceptable in the 50s aren't exactly okay right now. And Disney producer Don Hahn, who worked on the animated versions of Beauty and the Beast and The Lion King, realized this and has welcomed the remakes. When we were working on Maleficent a few years ago, we thought, we can't tell this story from the 50s about a girl who sleeps all the way through the movie until her man shows up. That's not the story I want my daughter to hear. So we really had to go back and think, what is the moment in this movie? What do we want to say about these characters? That true love's kiss can come from anyone. Updating these outdated ideas to suit a modern audience is really what Disney's doing. Disney doesn't want their movies to be museum pieces just collecting dust. They want them to be new and relevant to today's audiences. But there is something to be said about the trope of remaking old movies getting old. Ironically. But how many more can they even do until it just gets repetitive? Like it's not already. But that's even a question the chief creative officer at Disney, Alan Horn, has been asked. There is no question that at some point we're going to run out of kinds of films like Aladdin or Lion King. We have taken a step past that now. So Maleficent a step away from Sleeping Beauty, and Cruella is a step away from 101 Dalmatians. But there is no question, it's a finite universe. That's why films like Maleficent are going to be crucial for Disney going forward. Telling the whole story of Sleeping Beauty from the villain's perspective is completely new for a company like Disney. It adds a layer to the original that ultimately makes it more interesting. And it's something we often think about. What was the villain thinking during that moment? At least I have. Man, I wish I knew what Yzma was thinking during the Emperor's New Groove just because I want an Emperor's New Groove remake. And they better not recast Kronk. He's literally perfect for that role. But like Alan Horn said, it's a finite universe. So that begs the question, what's off limits? Is Frozen, a movie that just came out 7 years ago, off limits? By the way, I feel so old. It came out 7 years ago. There have been rumors about it, but it would be closer to an adaptation of The Snow Queen, which would mean a lot darker of a storyline.
Oh, look at that. I've been impaled.
What about Pixar? Live action Toy Story? Please no. Time will definitely tell. But for the foreseeable future, Disney's live-action remakes are here to stay. But as long as they don't rip off the original and do something new, does it really matter? Sure, we don't like them ripping off old properties, but if they do something new like Maleficent or The Jungle Book, I don't mind. Disney is ultimately a company that prides itself on bringing fun and entertaining experiences to their audiences. And if it takes remaking an old property for a kid to enjoy it and see themselves in it, I'm fine with it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Now I want to hear from you guys in the comments. What do you guys think of the remakes? And if you guys really enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a video. Thanks again for watching. I'm Nathan, and I'll see you next time.